Hey, Blitz.
Hello.
I saw you the other night at the premiere with your purple boots. I was living
It was
for
all
that.
about those purple boots. Yes.
So listen, I want to talk to you about a lot of the technical aspects of the film because I'm always interested in that. And I noticed that there was a slight nod to some Black history with the flying ace.
Of course.
Why did you choose to acknowledge that particular film?
Well, because it was one of the groundbreaking films of its time. Aviation was fairly new at the time, and certainly there weren't black bodies in planes that had been seen. Wings had been done earlier and had won the Academy, but Flying A's was something that was equally as important. But I also really believe in a continuum. I like people to understand that we stand on shoulders of giants, people who went through unsurmountable odds to do the work that they did. And Celie being in that movie theater was me as a kid seeing one of my first films, and just how my mind expanded and how I felt anything was possible because of that. And the camera movement of that shot was all so that the audience could take the first person perspective. When the camera swings all the way past the balcony and finds our two ladies and then pushes all the way into the film, that for me was kind of part of the language we had created, a liberated camera, a camera that will fly through right from the opening shot when we're like this and we find our girls in a tree. So it was a constant thing Dan Lawson and I were talking about. But Flying Ace was very important, that was the movie that they were going to watch.
I peeped that and I was so excited because a friend of mine did a live orchestration to that earlier in the year.
Yes.
Catherine, she did that. I was so
Beautiful.
excited when I saw that. The other thing I want to talk about is the waterfall scene.
Yes.
How did you coordinate that with Fatima?
Wow. I found that location very early in our scouting days, and I knew immediately that it was going to be a symbolic location, a place of free flow, a place that Celie could find solace in her head, because that's one of our first moments of that. And Fatima and I talked a lot about kind of treating this as more interpretive in how they were going to move, and a fluidity that was going to match the water. And of course, our costumer Francine had to get us dresses that would not soak into the water, but it was incredible to see those sweeping wide shots of that waterfall, because again, it was the first time we saw Celie express what she had hoped for, Would She Be Mine? And I'm really, really happy with that.
Well, I'm really, really happy with what I saw, and I'm really happy with your reimagining of this production. I'm a huge fan of the book, the musical, the film, and this film as well. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
Very appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, thank you.